Hello everyone and welcome to my video about silver and silver companies I find interesting. Silver, the brother of gold, and it's not just a shiny coin, an investment. It's one of the greatest conductors of electricity, and with its increased use in industry, where in 2024 its industrial use grew by 4% to 680 million ounces that were used for industrial use in 2024. And with its greater conductivity of electricity, it's growing use in electronics, in cars, in solar panels and batteries, especially if you look at Samsung's battery, which allegedly might require between 100 grams of silver and 1 kilo of silver per battery, which would, if that's the case when it comes into production, then that would have greatly increased the silver demand in the future. But now, let's go through some companies I find interesting. First off, COEUR Mining. COEUR Mining, it's an America and Mexican mining company. It's both a silver and a gold company, where they are projected to be producing between 380,000 to 440,000 gold ounces, as well as between 16 and 20 million ounces of silver in 2025, if everything goes according to plan. And the company just acquired Silvercrest, which makes this a tremendous large company when it comes to silver ounces, where they now, with Silvercrest, they just added roughly added over 50 million ounces of silver extra to their reserves. And they had before, COEUR Mining had before the acquisition, they had 198 million ounces in proven reserves of silver, and they had 71 million in probable reserves, which is an educated guess. So now this is going to be a tremendously large silver company, and they are currently producing. So they did dilute a little bit they did dilute tremendously in 2025, early this year, to acquire Silvercrest. But the stock price didn't go too bad, and I think this company will benefit in the future with the increased utility of silver, and the fact that this is a tremendous. It's based upon what I've read, it seems like it has between 200 to 300 million ounces of silver. Over to the second company. And now with the second company, which is not currently producing, by the way. It's in Mexico. I think it was an open pit, and which has a total of measured and indicated silver ounces of 67 million ounces of silver at 31 grams per ton. And the higher the grade per ton, the more profit and the more margins and so on. So this company I really like because it has high value investors that are interested, and the fact that 7% of the shares are owned by the insiders, which means they have an incredible incentive to get this up and running. So it is a high grade silver, up and coming silver producer from Mexico, which is a little bit risky, but Mexico is one of the largest silver companies, countries on the planet. So you can't really neglect Mexico if you're going in the silver business. So, and let's go to the third option. It's Abra Silver. Why? Because it has both silver and gold, and it has high grade. It has 91 grams per ton of silver at 124 million ounces of silver, and they have 0.81 grams per ton of gold at 1.1 million ounces of gold, which at these gold prices, very nice. And it roughly here of silver, 123 million ounces, where they have their operations in Argentina, and it's fully owned by the company, and it has, after an updated pre-feasibility study, roughly $747 million after tax net present value at 28% IRR. Hello everyone, I found another silver company worth mentioning. It's Argenta Silver. It's in Argentina. It's high grade. It has 482 grams per ton at 45 million ounces of silver. And the reason why I find it interesting is because it's highly invested in from the legend mining investor called Frank Gistra, and he's very interested in this company. It's in the northern part of Argentina called El COEUR close to Salta City up in the north, and it's high grade, and it hopefully will continue to grow, and I think it's very interesting. Obviously they are not currently producing, so this will probably take a couple of years, but I think due to the high grade and the possibility of finding even higher amounts of reserves, it seems very interesting, and the fact that it has attracted some of the best mining investors in the world, and it seems very interesting to me. Hope you've had a wonderful day. Take care. Peace.